Hello, thank you for purchasing your new Nissan Qashqai Tekna off us at Holcroft Nissan. My name's Chris Loynton, I'm new car sales manager at Holcroft Nissan in Crewe. I'm here to give you a guided walk around for the new Nissan Qashqai Tekna model year 2022, as denoted by the new badge here. Now the My 22 model year comes with upgraded intelligent keys. These can stay in your pocket, which means you can walk up to the car, press the button on the side there, open the door and simply step inside. So, once inside the car, the most important thing to do is get comfortable, and that's really easy with these electric seats. So, simply push the button forward on the right hand side there to bring your seat forward, and likewise to bring you back, push the button in the opposite direction. You can go higher, as you can see, and of course lower by pushing the same button down. On the centre dash, the first button that strikes you is the D mode. That's classed as driving mode, and there's three different options. One is sport, one is standard, and one is eco. So the sport button increases the torque on the car, of course, for better drivability. Eco button there is for around the town, so reduces the torque to improve your fuel consumption. And standard is like on a combined cycle, so motorway and of course town driving as well. All these options maximise your fuel consumption per journey. On the manual gearbox just here, it's very, very straightforward. Foot on the clutch here, as you can see, lift the collar up to go into reverse, just there, back into neutral, and we've got first gear, second gear, third, fourth, fifth, and of course right down there for sixth gear as well. Now this one's the My 22 year Tekna specification, so it's got a wireless charger as standard in the dashboard there, so whether you've got an Apple or of course an Android or an Apple, simply pop your phone down there and it charges it for you wirelessly. The button there lights up to indicate the phone is charging. The start button's there for the vehicle, so again push your foot on the clutch, or of course brake if it's an automatic, and that will start the car. That brings us on to the dual climate control system here, a very, very impressive dashboard feature. This button here dictates the heated seats. Press that button then, it comes up with three lights, that's for maximum heat, and then press it once and twice again to decrease that heat there for you as well. These buttons here are for the air conditioning. As you can see by the two figures denoted here, it's a dual system, so you can have of course hot on one side and of course cold on the other one there as well. You've got a heated windscreen for the car, a fantastic feature at winter time of course when it's cold, and also a heated steering wheel function. Personally my favourite aspect of the car. This here denotes air to the front windscreen, heat at the back. This button here circulates air around the car, and your fan speed's just here for you as well. So again, to increase your fan speed, press that button there, and likewise decrease it, just press the button on the left hand side there as well. You can dictate the air to go to each part of the car, so of course your face just there as well. That's on your front windscreen, your feet as well, and that's for this option there for the heated seats. The My 22 year Qashqai now comes with a 12.3 inch infotainment system. This is without question, in my time, this is the most impressive system I've seen so far. As you can see, press that button there, it takes you onto the main screen. To add a new mobile phone, simply press add new there, select. DAB radio can be selected by pressing these buttons here, much more user friendly, and of course the sat nav system works in a very similar way. So when you press the home button there again, you can see, and press that button there, that brings up the mapping system on the car. Press that button there, and that brings in of course obviously your postcode system, sat nav, so really impressive bit of kit. That button there of course obviously brings you up to the infotainment system, apps, and of course connected services there for you as well. Weather app on the car there as well, can also standardise your notifications for the vehicle. For your GPS position, press that button there, and of course it shows you exactly where you are. Onto the driver steering column. On the left hand side here you've got the indicators, so up for right and of course down for left, as you can see. This also controls the lighting and the auto lighting system. On the steering wheel for the My 22 year Qashqai, we have the upgraded badge on the vehicle, and of course we have volume for your stereo controlled there, and naturally for your stereo system that can be used to alter the radio stations or tracks on your playlist. That there increases your speed as well. On the right hand side you can see here we've got the cruise control feature. Now on this one we've got the Pro Pilot sat nav, which is an amazing system, it really is. How that will work, it will dictate the speed of the car based on how the car in front of you operates. So for argument's sake, you're driving on the motorway and the car in front of you slows down, the car will naturally slow down itself. Really impressive bit of kit. And you can use this button here to note how many chevrons away you want that to be. On the rest of the car, you've got the digital dash, and that shows you your revs per minute, and of course your speed on there on the right hand side as well, how many miles are on the car, and of course obviously the petrol in the car there for you. So heads-up display is standard on the Tekna specification and Tekna Plus. It's an amazing system, and it shows the speed of what the car is doing, and of course the traffic sign recognition on the windscreen in front of you. That means you aren't moving your head around to look at the sat nav, of course moving your head off the road to have a look at what speed you are doing. This button here is for stop-start technology, so when the car comes to a stop in normal circumstances, the engine will turn itself off. You can switch it off by pressing that button there. This button here makes the steering wheel a lot tighter, which of course comes down to people's personal preferences. The Tekna for the first time now has an electric boot, which is an amazing function on the car. I'll demonstrate for you in a few short moments. Press that button there, and that releases the boot for you automatically, and likewise the button on the boot there you can press and it brings it down. This is here for your brightness on your TFT screen, and again you can increase brightness by pressing that button there, or of course decreasing it by pressing that button there as well. On the driver's door there's a multitude of buttons. The first one here is for unlocking and locking the vehicle, which can be done by pressing this button there or that button as well. Both mirrors are electronic and they will fold in as well. To adjust each mirror, press that button there or likewise that one there, adjust it to your personal settings. The car's got front and electric windows, and they can be locked by pressing that button there as well. To access the fuel tank, simply press that button there. So unlike the previous Qashqai, there's not a twisting cap system anymore. You simply put fuel straight into the vehicle using, of course, the nozzle, and again it's petroleum fuel. As we spoke about before, one of the major improvements on Qashqai Tekna is the electric boot. You simply press that button there, stand back, the boot opens by itself. An amazing feature on the car. You still get the board system, which of course can come out to create a flatter surface if needs be. And again, to bring the boot down, press that button there. Much more user-friendly. So there's the handover video for the beautiful upgraded Nissan Qashqai Tekna model year 2022. Thank you ever so much for purchasing your vehicle from Nissan Holcroft, Northwich, Crewe or Stoke, and of course please feel free to contact us by any of our social media outlets or by telephone to your individual sales executive. Thank you again.